So let's talk about the robot, the quote robot goddess unquote. This is the name that was given to her by her creator. Um, her official name, I guess, is um, Jiajia, or it's spelled Jiajia, and that could be pronounced. It could be spelled with an X in place of the J, or it can be spelled with CH in place of the J. So once again, we come back to letters being interchangeable and having the same pronunciation, or having the same word at the root. And I guess the meaning of Xia Xia or Chia Chia is supposed to be beautiful, but I think the fact that they decided to call this the robot goddess is the most let's I don't know the word I'm looking for, significant, I guess, thing about this, about the naming of the robot. So it may not be named after a goddess, but the fact that they came out and called it a goddess is just, it's pretty. Um, it says a lot. Now, given that we had a huge fuss made about the robot Sophia, I think it's probably worth mentioning that this robot had been unveiled at least a year before Sophia. And while I believe people have talked about it, I still think maybe it was not giving the well, knowing what we know now about AI, artificial intelligence, and some of the ways that it can be um, implemented, especially in becoming a literal guide. And if you see the movie Mind Gamers, which is about, uh, well, I guess, the mark of the beast technology. The mark of the beast technology may not work exactly the way it's depicted in Mind Gamers, but it may be that it may be something similar to that. And essentially, what you had in Mind Gamers was a technology where there was a central, let's just call it a central intelligence, or a mother brain, as they have called it. Oh man, I wish I had that clip, but I don't remember where I found it. One of these AI developers had mentioned the word mother brain, and that is supposedly, I guess, or supposedly, the central brain or the central intelligence of the AI system. It's the queen bee of AIs, I guess, and all the other nodes or other things connected to that system would eventually serve, in some way, shape, or form, serve that mother brain or the queen bee. And so it's interesting to me that they would name this thing Sophia. And in the movie Mind Gamers, you had a literal Sophia type of character in the movie. But anyway, back to the technology. When they plugged in, they were all linked up through this technology to each other, and so one person could command the actions and the thoughts and the movements of all the other people linked into it, and it was a literal hive mind. And I think when we see the pictures of the hexagon, that honeycomb shape symbol, it's really in indicating their desire to turn the world into a giant beehive. If anyone hasn't, I recommend that you watch the video called, well, not just Mind Gamers, but also the Illuminati's Queen Bee. That might give people some insight on how the AI technology might play into it. But onto this robot, I've been talking long enough. I'm just going to let you see what some of these news reports were when the so-called robot goddess was unveiled um, over a year ago. And I thought maybe I should say something about Isis and Sophia, but nah, I'll just leave it be. Okay, I'll play this now.
Chinese university unveils Jiajia, the robot goddess. Researchers at the University of Science and Technology of China have recently unveiled a robot with extremely realistic feminine features, named Jiajia. The Jiajia robot is roughly 160 centimeters tall and weighs less than 50 kilograms, which is apparently the desired height and weight by mainland Chinese. Her stunning looks were modeled after the facial features of the 5 girls who were considered most beautiful at the university. Jiajia is able to chat, display facial expressions, and move her body. In order to maintain her image as a goddess, Jiajia automatically detects whether people who are taking pictures of her are too close and tells the person to stop. And no matter where she's been placed, Jiajia is able to pinpoint her location. The robot has received various feedback on social media, with some people saying Jiajia looks cute and realistic, while others have commented that her super lifelike features make her look scary. Researchers are working on making Jiajia more sophisticated so that she may be able to interact with the environment even more without relying on set programmed movements.
就是当然呢，它还有其他特殊体验，比如说这个。
你吃过饭了吗？
您想吃什么就吃什么吧，对自己好点。
我想睡觉了，晚安。
主人晚安，注意不要打呼噜影响别人哦。
我们从上面，从上面。好的。哎，下面呢，这是它的一个移动底盘。
大家好，我是佳佳。大家好。
这样的机器人可以用于各种公共场所的和大众的接待。另外呢，一个方面呢，就是它可以这个为老人这个提供这个情感的陪护。那么机器人和人的交互呢，就会出现一种新的局面，这不是简单的说话，不是简单说话，而是根据用户的表情，能有一个情感的交流。